Hey everybody, it's May, and today I need to set up my recipe planner. I will be doing 2 recipes on film, so if that seems interesting, just stay tuned. Okay guys, so the recipes that I'm going to be doing today are mini chicken pot pies and teriyaki beef and asparagus. So before I get started, I have to let you know, my kiddos were not happy with the finished product last week. They said it did not look like me. This is the exact same notebook. I took out probably about 20 pages so that I will have room to be able to put stickers and things like that in this Hobonichi notebook. I used a Graphic 45 Farm Fresh. I believe that's the name of it. If it's not, I'll change it. I think it's either Farm Fresh or Barnyard or something. I don't know. But I just took one of the journaling cards, one of the chipboard pieces, and I'm sorry, one of the stickers, and then on the back I used the sticker. It says happiness is homemade with cute little roosters. I drew 2 little hearts and put mom's recipe. I did leave the spine of the book exactly the way it was. I didn't cover it. I didn't feel like I needed to. This is from the 12 by 12 paper pad, and these are from the sticker sheet. And this is a Midori cover. It does fit if it's just the small notebook, but if you've got the full year Hobonichi, that cover is not going to fit. So on the inside, even though the cover is on, I'm thinking I'm going to write a little note to Carol and my daughter, and when I give them this book when it's finished. I took part of the 8x8 papers and put it here. Used some on black grid washi tape. And then on the back, I just put some more of the elements. So because I had taken some pages out, I went ahead and rewrote the porcupine meatballs. And I decided this would be a great time to go ahead and use up all that junk journal ephemera stuff where I was asked to review it last spring. So I figured this would be a great place to put it. These are Happy Planner stickers. This says add pepper because I personally think that there's not enough pepper in this recipe. And so I found a picture online of porcupine meatballs. If we wait for me to actually make what I'm putting in the recipe book, we'll never get pictures. So I will be Googling images that look exactly like the recipe because there's so many different variations sometimes of a recipe you write down. These actually look like the porcupine meatballs for us. So I did put some tabs up at the top that say appetizers, sides, soups, entrees, pasta, and desserts. There won't be but maybe 10, 15. If I do it front and back, we can maybe get 20. So under sides, I rewrote the seafood stuffing. I used one of those junk journaling things. I couldn't get the sticker up off of the original page. So I put this one in. It says first we eat, then we do everything else. And then here's a picture of the seafood stuffing. I was able to get the sticker that says feed me food and tell me I'm pretty. I made these clear stickers that say recipe, cook time, preheat oven to, servings, ingredients, and directions. I figured that's all I really needed. It was the only thing I would be repeating over and over. So yeah, those are the only stickers I made, was just those 6. Alright, so then I rewrote in the blueberry ripple cake. And I was able to get this full sticker up. This is grocery list with all the ingredients. I was able to get up this sticker that says you only live once, lick the bowl. And I found a picture of the blueberry ripple cake. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love it. It's so good. And I did put a new sticker in that says delicious. So let's go ahead and get started for today. Okay, sorry about that. Dad's FedEx package was here and he is napping, so I had to run out there and go get it. So let's go ahead and start with the teriyaki beef and asparagus. And we're going to put that under entrees. So, yeah. Some of these pages, man, the glue and Hobonichi papers, they don't play nice. They really don't. But it's cool. I'm all good with it. So I'm going to put the picture on first. I'm not just throwing trash. I have my little trash can here. So I'm going to put the picture on first so I can work around it. That's probably going to be the best way for me. And I'm going to go ahead and get out those clear stickers I made that I know are on my desk right beside of me, if I can find them. Well, I'll tell you what. Sorry about that. Have y'all ever had a day where you take 5 steps forward and 1,000,000 steps backwards? That would be today, my peoples. That would be today. So anyway, go ahead and get this sticker on here. It says recipe. I'm still working on, for scripts, the right cut setting because it seems like it wants to go through the paper just a hair. It does not go all the way through. But, yeah, that's not something I'm going to put my name on. So until I get these straight, I'm not going to offer scripts in clear. I will offer them if that's what you guys would like, but at the moment, no. And it is cut, it's just I'm having trouble. Okay, here we go. See what I mean? I'm just throwing it. Alright, so let's put the word recipe, and we're going to write in teriyaki. That's the way I say it, so I don't misspell it. Beef and asparagus. Is that how you spell it? I don't know. I'm second guessing myself. If I'm wrong, I'll change it later. I ain't worried about it. Alright, so we're going to put in cook time. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. So how has y'all's week been going? Have y'all been grocery shopping? Have you been trying out recipes of your own? I had a lot of people send me messages talking about they really like this idea. I just think it's something that we always say, you know, I don't know. Everybody has a goal of something that they always want to do, and they just don't make time for it. And I was like, you know what? From now on, I'm going to make time for those things that I say at the beginning of the year. Oh, I'm going to do it. Yeah, I'm really going to do it. I mean, if I say I'm going to set up my recipe planner, I'm going to set up my recipe planner. And I'll probably, like I said, I'm going to be giving this one to my kids, but I'm just going to keep making them over and over and over, so it doesn't even matter. Let's see, we need servings. I mean, we pretty much know where they go. Ooh, see, I put my tweezers right through the paper. I mean, it cuts the stickers great. It's just, it's a little rough on the backing paper, and I don't like that. I gotta get that straight. It's gonna drive me bananas. There we go. So see, that one came off easy. Alright, so let's get after it. So, do I want to use a sticker to put it in? Oh, I said I was going to be using these guys. So let's go ahead and pick out one of these boogers. That's a little too small. That's way too small. How many items is it? It's not very many directions. Let's use this one. It's pretty. I mean, I'm thinking I can get it all in there. Let's do it. Actually, I should probably take out the word ingredients. Yep, that was a boo-boo. And this is not removable sticker paper, but if you are nice, it just might come up. And if it doesn't, you can always cover it up. You know what? We're just going to put like this. Yes, we are. Alright, so the cook time is 15 minutes. And it is on... High heat, that don't sound right. I'm sorry. I don't believe in cooking on high, but that's what the recipe says. I'll buy it. Alright, half a cup of teriyaki marinade. Good Lord, can't talk. Alright. And a quarter cup of chicken broth. 1 teaspoon of chili garlic sauce. You can make it hotter if you like, but I don't like hot stuff. 2 cups of sliced asparagus. Ooh, almost misspelled that. 2 cups of sliced green beans. And we usually go to the farmer's market and get them fresh. You do 1 cup of sliced scallions. Let's see, 1 teaspoon of oil, and 1.5 flank steak or sirloin steak. And I guess I should put sliced in case the kiddos don't know. Okay, so I am going to take this and go ahead and glue it in. I'm using the Nuvo Drops glue. What's it called? deluxe adhesive. I don't even know if they still sell this. I've had it for a while. My bottle was clogged and I unclogged it today, so I'm pretty happy about that. That's been on my list forever. So that's done, and yeah, that's what I'm using. Alright. I like that little binder clip on there. That's pretty cool. Alright, so let's go ahead and put the glue back together. It says in a bowl. Well, actually, I've been using, we call it this right here to say, you know, like underline the name of the recipes and stuff. Okay, so 1 in a bowl. We're going to combine the teriyaki marinade. I can't say it. Teriyaki marinade. Marinade is killing me. Oh. The broth and chili garlic sauce. My kiddos were really happy it was going to be in my handwriting. I was like, okay. I don't know. They like my handwriting. I don't. So, anyway. In a skillet. Sorry, in skillet. Over high heat is what it says. Good Lord. Daddy, burn the house down. You cook the veggies in oil for 3 minutes. Because you don't want to overdo them and make them soggy. Or until tender. And honestly, they should be crisp, honestly. And then you push to the side of the skillet. Because you're going to be cooking your steak in there too. So push to the side. Oh, skillet. And I didn't put the word to, but they'll be okay. It's a homemade book. Then we're going to add the steak to the skillet. And we're going to cook 2 minutes or until desired doneness. Did I write this recipe a long time ago? Add marinade. And simmer. 1 minute. Whoops. 1 minute. And we serve over rice. Alright, so we just need to decorate this little booger down. Alright, so maybe we're going to put it there. Let's see, let's get out this trusty Happy Planner book again. Well, actually, I was using up the sheets, wasn't I? So yeah, let's get out that. Is this the one that had cool quotes in it? Do-do-do-do-do. Kind of want me a spatula. Because you're using it in a skillet, so you know you're going to be using a spatula. Yeah, you are. You're going to be using a spatula. That's the way I say it. I say things funky anyway. I don't care. Recipe. What else are we going to put in here? Come on now. Give me something. Give me something. Give me something. None. Alright. Well, here's a blue one. Let's grab it. Because it's a blue one. Come on. Get off the page. I've had these things for so long. This says, good food, good people, good times. Good enough. And that recipe, as far as I'm concerned for the kiddos, is done. So we're going to turn the page, and we're going to stick one right on the back. So, what I'm going to do, since this booger is, like, bowed, I think I'm going to go with, like, the same size sheet of paper, and we're going to be gluing in this area so that I can kind of cover that bow. But we need a butt ton of ingredients for these little chicken mini pot pies. So, that's a pretty good size one. I like that, but it's not going to work. Alright. I can write that small, but not today. You know what? We could do one of these. Let's do that. Let's use up one of these big old bad boys. Alright, so since this is the last recipe for today, let's put this in the recipe drawer. There we go. And this goes back into the recipe box. Whoops, recipe drawer. Alright, so let me go ahead and get my stuff all together here. Goodness gracious. Alright, so we're gonna say excuse me, I couldn't get it paused fast enough, guys. I'm so sorry. I think we should go the long way. Let's do 1 sheet of frozen puff pastry. That's right, guys. I ain't making it from scratch. Y'all know how to make puff pastry from scratch. It takes way too long and way too much butter. And you want it thawed. That's the key. Alright, you want 2 teaspoons of unsalted butter. Use margarine if you prefer. 2 teaspoons of olive oil. Ooh, almost misspelled it. 3 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. That's going to be making your roux. You got 2 cups, and I use 2% milk. That way it doesn't get too thick. I do 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. Have y'all ever done that in your chicken pot pies? A lot of people say, ew, but I do. Alright, so 2 cups of shredded chicken. And we only use the breast meat. I don't like dark meat. 2 cups mixed veggies. Whatever veggies you like. We switch them up all the time. 1/4 of a cup chopped basil or basil. We do it fresh. It makes a big, big difference. We do a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. I'm not really big on salt. 1/4 of a teaspoon of pepper. This will be one of those where I add pepper if I can. And then we do 1 large egg. Egg white. Ooh. Because that's what you're going to be using to, you know, garnish the top of your puff pastry. And 4 fresh sage leaves. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I got all these directions on there. So cool. Ooh, those are long directions too. Okay, so it'll be working. It'll be alright. So let's see. Let's get it like right up in here. And I need my picture. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. My goodness. Where'd it go? Well, we'll find it in a minute. Let's start out with what we got. We need to get this recipe on here. Come on. I ain't fighting with you. I got a mission to complete. Yes. So, I'm going to write this out like that. Alright. Mini chicken pot pies. Homemade style. Because technically, I didn't make the pastry. I purchased it as a puff pastry. And with my hands, y'all don't want me doing it anyway. Alright, so we're going to do it like that. Let's go ahead and get this booger down. And then we'll find all of our little goodies in just a second. Probably going to fast forward you guys to be writing down all the directions because that's going to be tricky to fit it all on this little sheet. Yes, it will. Because I'm trying to only do 1 page. I'm trying not to go over another page. So I am going to get the word ingredients. Come on. My goodness. Can y'all tell it's raining today? Fingers do not want to work. Alright. Ingredients. We're going to be putting directions somewhere around here. Let's see. Let's hold tight on that one. But at least we got it off the sheet and ready. Alright, so we got servings. Ooh, easy peasy. Thank you. Servings. Preheat oven too, because you are definitely going to be using the oven today, Jack. Ooh, if it's going too late in the day, I would actually do this one. Yes, I would. Get off the sheet. There we go. Cook time. Alright, cook time is 23 minutes. Interesting. Very specific. That means I did write this when I definitely did, because if I get it down to a science, I'll like really write it down. Okay, so 4 servings. Alright, let me find that daggone little... Did I put it back in here? I did. Glad I thought of that. I put it away with the recipes. Okay, so let's put that one in there. Thinkins I needs to go up. There we go. That way I have the whole bottom to write this in. So let me go ahead and write this in, and I will fast forward you guys with me doing that. Okay? All right. Oh my goodness, guys. Okay, so I got it on there, and you can see I had just enough room. So it says preheat the oven to 425. You roll out your puff pastry to 1/4 of an inch thick, and you're going to cut it into 4 6-inch rounds, okay? So you're going to, that's going to fit over your 1-cup bowls that go in the oven, like your ramekins. You're going to keep the pastry covered and chilled. I usually put mine back in the fridge. Heat butter and oil over medium heat and add the flour, whisking it constantly for 1 minute. Add in your milk slowly. Bring that mixture to a simmer. Simmer for 5 minutes or until it starts to get thick. You're going to stir in all your little salt, pepper, your vegetables, the whole deal. And then you're going to spoon those mixtures, the mixture into the bowls, and then you're going to top it with your puff pastry, pressing the outside edges. You're going to place the sage leaf on top and brush with the egg white, and you're going to bake it for 17 to 23 minutes. And the reason I read the whole recipe is because last week Clay said, I really want you to read these recipes, and I was like, okay, girlfriend, I so will. So I'm trying to find something that maybe could work. I don't like that. I got these off of Amazon a long time ago, and I'm not even really sure why I had purchased them. There's no telling. I'm not seeing anything I'm really liking in this one. But, you know, it'll work for something else. It's just not working for this one today. Like the oven mitts, they're cute. It's just they're not working for me today. Yeah. Not working for me today. So, there's some more over here. I mean, this is kind of like all the ingredients. But, yeah. Let's use the different Happy Planner book that we didn't use yet. And let's see if there's anything good in there. And we're going to call this video a wrap. You're going to use a rolling pin. So that's kind of cool. Let's grab one of them. I'm going to put a rolling pin right there. Nice, nice. And let's see. We can use the oven mitt. Yeah, we can. Alright. And I don't see another thing on here I could use. Maybe a spoon? How about a spoon? Let's grab a spoon. Oh, not the same color. Let's do a different color. We're kind of going in all of the colors here. So let's grab it in just color. Like this teal. And I think that looks good. So I've got, this is kind of cool. I've got an entree front and back. Okay. And then we don't have any soups yet. There's the sides from last week. And then there's the appetizer from last week. And then, of course, you know, here's the dessert. So it's coming along. And you can see with me putting everything in it, I've still got plenty of room because I took that extra stuff to take out some of the pages. Because otherwise it will be alligator mouth. And since I have a little drawer going on with all the recipe goodies and the highlighter that I'm using, yeah, I think this is great. So until I see you guys for another video, hey, if you got any recipe requests that you want to know, like how I make it, or if you just want to see me do that one, send me a message. Let me know. All right, y'all have a nice night. Bye.